a Jew.
Well, go look in the mirror and confirm it if you can. Welcome to the room, immortal.
Thank you. What a pleasure to be speaking with you. Great
Likewise.
content. Keep up the good work.
The pleasure is all mine. I'm in heaven, trying to convince other people to come join me. But they're resistant to change.
How'd you get up there?
They think they've got it all figured out. I told you I became Catholic. Do you have a hearing problem and a comprehension
all
problem?
All I have to do is say that I'm Catholic and I'm going to be in heaven.
No, every day you got to read the Catholic liturgy, the Catholic Bible, the daily daily catechism. Every day you got to read for at least 6 hours a day to get to heaven.
What language?
English, of course.
But that's not the language it came down in.
These are the rules that I was told, and it worked for me. I'm just telling you my observations. You could call me a scientist, perhaps.
No, I'm just saying, though.
Hello?
We're reading something that's been interpreted to you.
Listen, my friend, you're already in syndication. We're no longer even recording live. You're just in syndication. This is just a temporary holdover. Megatron must be busy tucking the kids in for the night.
This is real life right now, brother.
You chose it.
It's
coming at you right now.
Precious. Do you know what that means? Let's have a full discussion. I'm actually a Muslim, if it's going to be even more interesting. And we think that even like both of you are wrong.
Majority of the time.
Yeah. So basically, this heaven that in all religions are being referred to, and this hell, there is only one way to get there, and that's to die. Are you ready? Are you ready to die for your?
So you're welcome. You're welcome to talk
this
about
is the least of the
wars.
things
There's
that
something
the
you want to
Muslims
break.
do. Explosive belts to themselves in the crowds. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
There's a lot of extremes.
There's only one thing in common between all of this. You have religion. Doesn't matter who you are.
Being extreme, my brother.
Therefore, we are here to stand against this trend. Islam is over.
A strong man is
Islam
not
does
built
nothing.
2 million Muslims must read, must we do, must we build. Iranians are the first nation who understood the misery that Islam would ever bring to a country. U.S. is like 50 years behind. You're just right now starting to sit on the ground.
Okay, but how many Muslim empires thrived?
Thrived by raping and killing and by
That's against the religion.
what do you mean against your religion? This is history. Go look it up. Islam was invaded to Iran 1400 years ago. It was never the religion of the country of Iran. Before that, Zarathustra was the prophet that was worshiped. It's a kind of worshipping the fire.
Oh, no.
We have places in Iran. I'm not only talking about Iran. I'm actually gonna.
The Iranians, they believe in Shia.
I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not only discussing this misery that was happening to Iranians. I'm not only standing for Iranians. I'm standing on behalf of anyone who has been denied of their rights under the religious belief. No matter what, if you worship a cow, any religion, by worshiping the cow, you have to kill your neighbor. You are not a good person. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but in India, they have their religion. China, they have their religion.
I know they have their religion, and that's what people, like 21st century people, thoughtful people, to let go of it. They should let go of this fucking religion. This is the only misery of the mankind.
Let's say if that helps. If Israel
Good
right
God.
now, they barely have any religion. And look what they're doing to the other to people right now.
Every
Yes.
country should be free of religion for its people, especially Muslim countries.
Israel's free religion.
Of course. And they're doing great.
And
We support them.
are you serious? They're committing a genocide right now.
Shut the fuck up. You know nothing. You know nothing. There's no one to say what Israel is doing or what's happening right now in Israel. And if you have no say in it, you pro-Palestinian people are gonna, like, this one is gonna hit hard because Iranians are after you. Palestine and all the pro-Palestinian bullshit that has been going on in Western countries is over by Iranians who are not supporting it anymore.
I don't agree with the war that's happening with Iran right now.
What do you mean?
I don't. Just because I think Israel's committed genocide doesn't mean that I agree with the war that's happening with Iran.
The war that's happening with Iran. What do you mean the war that's happening with Iran? Iran is defined by its people. It's a war against the government of this country, which is Islamic Republic. No. What do you mean by no? I'm an Iranian. Who are you talking to?
But this is just literature, man. When you talk
Who
about
do you
government.
think you are? What information? What is your source? Chat GPT.
So look. Okay. So look.
Hey, look it up. Go into the Google and chat. Just chat GPT. How many? Like, get the numbers, dude. You have no idea. Let me open your eyes a little bit. It's your final chance to listen to the reality of what's happening. There's no other Iranian guy ever willing to explain this to you ever in your life. So just shut the fuck up for the next 2 minutes, please. This revolution in Iran is by its people against the religion. If you're downsizing it to the government or RIGC or Islamic Republic for the past 47 years ago, you're wrong. Islam is like a cancer. It has to go. It has so many rules inside of it that is very into the details. And it just, if you are gonna have a country really
no others shall stay through the wires, through the smoke, let it all decay.
I'm not finished. I'm not just finished.
Point of order, moderator. Moderator, point of order. This is Megatron. We hear you. So, you're not always going to agree about everything. But Angel, welcome back to the room. Megatron must be sleeping next to his beautiful wife, dreaming of getting up at 4 a.m. to put his work boots on and his jacket, to get in the car, to go back to the work site tomorrow to finish up. And, he's graciously put together this room so we can have a nice civil discourse about, what's going on in the world.
I really respect you, man. Thank you for that, man. For real.
Yeah, what's
But
going
the
on?
same way how you get respect to talk, I feel like I deserve at least to give just to say my little twos and ones, I'm not trying to argue, just debate, we're just talking, But yeah,
The will remains forever in the fray.
Hey, what you
Highest
saying?
excellence
No, what was
is
happening
like that of water.
Oh, no, we just having a
The
conversation.
excellence of water appears in its benefiting all things and in its occupying without striving. The low place which all men dislike hence is near to the
It's
top.
not run by the people. It's run by the governance and by the laws. That's all I'm trying to say. There's all type of governments right now that are corrupted. That doesn't mean all the people are corrupted. That's all I was trying to say to you. And at the end of the day, Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country and they're thriving. Oman, they're thriving. Bahrain, they're thriving. Dubai, they're thriving. They're regulated off of the book. The most safest countries you can go to. So, one thing I'll just say is never take anything personal, man.
No, I really didn't. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying in those countries that you see a prosperous country which is thriving and is full of freedom and peace, it's because it's not only regulated by the laws in Quran, which is for Islam. It's that liberal perspective that the government, because of the people's choice, people's real choice, people have a real say in the decisions of the regulations. But again, yeah, I'm here to really say my own points. I'm here, with a profile picture only to show that, give awareness for the people of Iran right now that do not have internet. That's why that I sometimes get overwhelmed. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man. I guess it's not even that serious. But yeah, I was really trying to figure out what Megatron was saying earlier. And Megatron wasn't saying though.
This is Megatron. I have just conquered Optimus Prime's planet of disobedience and brought the Transformers back into compliance. Compliance is the key word here. If you don't comply, you must die. These are the laws of Megatron. I recently opened up the Megatron Ultra EDM Fest. If anybody wants a coupon for 25% off, I'd be happy to provide it for you at checkout. Just type in Megatron EDM.
Heaven and earth do not act from the impulse to be benevolent. They deal with all things as the dogs of grass are dealt with. The sages do not act from.
Oh, we lost our friend.
Any wish to be benevolent. They deal with the people as the dogs of grass are dealt with. May not the space between heaven and earth be compared to a bellow? 'Tis empty.
Oh, hey, CM. We've got a mathematician here. CM, let me ask you a question. What do you think A plus B plus C times D equals O means? Hello?
If A is a success in life, then A must equal X plus Y plus Z, no doubt. If work equals X and play equals Y, then Z must be equal to you shutting your mouth, Sean.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was pretty good, pretty quick. Okay, this is called Best of V5 here on Suno. Oh, we have Leon. Welcome back, Leon. Have you figured out why we have the Quran in the title?
When you look at me like that, I gotta know, is there a chance that I will get that? And when you
think I could hit that, Leon?
look at me like that, I don't wanna know.
You think we... Oh, she laughed. Damn it!
What's on your mind? I
No!
kinda like that. All I want is your focus. I just want your focus to be on me for a moment. On me for a moment. Give me something that about this place. Think about this place we live. Think about the hate. Think about the hate again. It's just too early to feel this love. So go to sleep. Go to the sound of death machines. The sound of death machines is near. It rattles in my dreams. It rattles in my dreams with fear. It's just too early to feel this way. So go to sleep. Go to sleep. Think about this place. Think about this place we live. Think about the hate. Think about the hate it gives. It's just too early to feel this light. So go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Wow. Habibti, my wife is here. When are you coming to Chicago, Galilean? Oh, Habibti. Afwan Habibti. So beautiful. Oh, what an angel. Such a lovely, lovely woman. But she lives with so much Jew hate in her heart still. She is in love with the Jews, but she hates the Jews. She's just sick of all the fighting. But we can't seem to get along. This song is for you, baby. It's called Tipsy.
my unhealthy obsession. To some extent, you're my life's poison. The one who's been my mind's fixation. That fires up my imagination. I just can't think straight when I'm with you. I summon my best self to come through. Not being pretentious, just acting cool. Concealing the undeniable truth that I'm just so drunk in love with you. Inebriated by my love for you. I get tipsy just thinking about you. Ooh.
I'm getting tipsy thinking about you, Galilean princess.
Ooh, intoxicated in love with my boo. Ooh, my senses perked up right over the roof. Ooh, yeah.
But actually, unfortunately, you put henna in your hair, so yuck. We can't get married if you put henna in your hair. All your hair is gonna fall out. Oh, but actually, we could just put a wig on you since you're gonna have to convert to Orthodox Judaism and start going to the synagogue with the rabbi.
Caught in the blue. Everything about you makes me tipsy. That I don't know what's taking over me. I'm immobilized with paralysis. All thanks to the person that I met. Ooh, you make me tipsy.
You make me tipsy, Galilean princess. And by the way, I mean, somebody actually sent me your nudies. Somebody sent me your nudies, and I was really surprised. Just like, wow, what a beauty. That's right. Oh, I don't know about this one. I could be losing the vibe on that one. These are the best of Suno version 5, by the way.
When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color, and my bones were humming like. Every blade of grass was laughing, every head knew my name, and I thought maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heart beat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. Every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heartbeat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. Then I felt the rivers moving where my stomach used to sleep. The serpents woke and started spinning galaxies in me. They whispered, child, you've never died, you've only ever dreamed. And I said, that's fair, but I still don't know what it means. My shadow. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. Every blade of grass was laughing, every air knew my name. And I thought, maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heartbeat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were childhood till the taste was gone. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. Every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought, maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heart beat like a drum beneath the dirt. And every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue. And I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. Every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought, maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heart beat like a drum beneath the dirt. And every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue. And I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. Every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought, maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heart beat like a drum beneath the dirt. And every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue. And I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. Every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought, maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heart beat like a drum beneath the dirt. And every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue. And I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen lots of videos like that. What about it?
Okay, that's the one they didn't know. You may have, but that doesn't mean it trended. All of them that you saw trended like this one did. But here's the thing. It trended. You know what the earliest consistent article sources you'll find on? You know what the date is? It's about September 6th to the 9th. That's when it's consistent. You'll find earlier sources from more far right, very independent sources, but it's not a lot. It's not even a handful. It's very, 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 very minute. It trended from September 6th to September 9th.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? That's the date the articles were released on the media.
Okay, but what does that mean, though?
Well, I'll continue. That didn't occur. You know when that stabbing occurred, Matt? It trended from September 6th to the 9th. Like, it was crazy on Twitter. Like, if you get on Twitter back then, like...
Wait, so you're saying the news occurred before the actual stabbing?
No, listen. The news, no. When it trended from September 6th to September 9th. Everybody on Twitter was in an emotional, just wrath state. I mean, nigger this, nigger that, hang the nigger, bring back nooses, and it develops a fallacies where they start assuming all these things about blacks, and they think that this is how they all are. It's a hasty generalization. They follow the double standard, yada, yada, yada. That's a big sign of a psyop. And that trended September 6th to the 9th. You know when the stabbing actually occurred? Like that video, the date of that video? August 22nd. Almost 2 weeks. So why is it all of a sudden trending on this timeline? Everyone's mad. There's a narrative being shifted, just like it would with Black Lives Matter.
Sounds like a lot of conjecture.
Now look, next day, you know what happens on September 10th? After the race war?
Charlie Kirk dies?
Charlie Kirk gets shot in broad daylight. So we have two back-to-back traumatizing videos that emotionally manipulate your mind on how to view the world. Obviously to distract from whatever.
Not even close, my guy. Do you know how many videos of people getting stabbed on the internet right now?
Yes, dude.
Right now, go to lively.com. I bet you can see 10 people getting stabbed right now.
No, I'm talking about trending, starting a race war. Just like George Floyd and the virtue signalers and all that. That is not the average.
You're saying, okay, let me try to get what you're saying. You're trying to say,
never mind. I'm trying to explicate a sign of a psyop, for example.
You're saying someone is specifically broadcasting those videos so they become popular. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that there's an algorithmic timeline that's set up.
Yeah, that's.
Because what are the odds of that occurring?
That's the same thing as I said.
No, it's not, because none of your videos are trending, starting a race war on Twitter. It's not true at all. Same thing with George Floyd, and then we had the ICE stuff. They're both in Minnesota. Oh, it's just coincidence, though. God forbid. George Floyd, died by the neck, suffocation. That's what it says in the legal report.
Wait, have you seen the actual full thing that's on Blue Cop?
Yeah, but the narrative was he died by the neck.
Man, I know. I've met many people around the world. I know when to interrupt and I know when to be like, shut up, sort of thing. Dude, I thought it was fucking horrible, man.
George Floyd.
I saw the actual full thing. It was released on YouTube. You can see it from.
Yeah, no, I really thought he died by the neck. But you know what's even more fascinating?
He did. Yeah, seriously, honestly, his cop is just on his neck. It's fucked.
Yeah, but you know what's even more interesting, bro? Is
he
died by the neck, right?
You don't know that. An Englishman does.
Yeah, but he died by the neck, right?
Right.
This is where I even draw a line. Like, this isn't even crazy. I'm like, what are the odds of this, dude? He died by the neck. That caused an uproar, right? Black Lives Matter. That really initiated the movement. All the COVID stuff, all those mental operations. Dude, you know who else dies by the neck that causes an uproar? And also one of the most unforgettable assassinations ever? Both traumatizing videos. You know who else died by the neck?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
Charlie Kirk. They both died by the neck.
You could be talking about people. People die from the neck, from getting hanged, from getting shot in the neck.
I know, but do they start a movement afterwards? Is it live on video starting a Black Lives Matter movement?
Dude, every so often, yes. Every so
often.
Not
like Black Lives Matter, bro.
Dude, so many historians started movements when they died.
Show me one as large as Black Lives Matter.
Listen, man,
Dude, you really want me to bust out the Google?
COVID, all that stuff.
No, it's
you know what's even crazier?
There are so many.
No, it's
tell me what the odds of this are. George Floyd, Charlie Kirk, they have the same birthday.
Actually,
what are the fucking odds of that?
Wow. It's almost like they have the same birthday.
It's almost like it's a psyop.
They're reincarnations of
Like
each
they
other.
had the same birthday.
No, it's a mental operation. Same thing with Greta Thunberg and Kyle Rittenhouse. They have the same birthday as well. It says white and black inversion, both sided narratives of the political bird.
Okay, here's an interesting question. Wow, what other coincidences do you know?
Not that many. I'm not a crazy conspiracy theorist, dude. Most of these theories are absolutely batshit. But when you start understanding how mental operation works and how easy it is to distract someone from algorithms, social media, short form video content, that's why the American Psychological Association released a document, a study, where they literally said the short form videos is a massive distraction and it's equivalent to brain rot.
I mean, it kind of is.
That's a cliche, man.
No, literally.
That's not a revelation.
They released a literal study on this like 2 months ago.
You sound like you're very suggestible. You're very suggestible.
What do you mean suggestible? Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm sure I am.
A bad person, man, but
you can still learn about it, man. If you think you're flawless and you'll never be touched, you're fucked.
Cool. Oh yeah, shit.
You are fucked.
I don't have to be flawless to not be as suggestible as you.
Of course, no.
Yeah, you don't even know that.
No one is. There's no such thing as 100%, man. It doesn't exist, man. But like,
I mean, even they even say this. Chase Hughes, he's like the expert.
I think it's interesting.
Said this.
I just think it's interesting how you're doing their work for them.
How? By explicating how the operation works, rather than just blindly.
You're the prime candidate for their.
That has nothing to do with being affected. Affected is being a virtue signaler with Black Lives Matter. Thinking that everybody's a Nazi. I don't think that. All I'm doing is explicating how the operation works.
You're just spreading the paranoia everywhere you go.
It's not paranoia at all. You're just adding words.
You're recruiting people.
How am I recruiting?
Because every so often you're going to stumble upon someone who agrees with you, and together you're going to go down the rabbit hole.
Learn this because
you're going to go down a rabbit hole of nonsense. And
yeah, you're just saying shit.
And you're going to confirm everything you see.
Matt, do you understand how you're just saying stuff? I know you don't.
I'm responding to you, my guy.
I know.
Confirmation bias.
It's not a valid answer. You're just
confirmation bias. Do you know what that is?
It's not confirmation bias. It's literal psyop manual. You can buy the Ellipsis manual.
The Scooby-Doo effect.
Introduction to Fifth Generational Warfare. The Handbook of Fifth Generational Warfare.
You can quote all the psyop you want. It doesn't make it true.
You don't even understand what a psyop is, the fact you even state it like that.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to be...
you have no idea what you're talking about, man.
I'm going to be polite here and be like, I've been wanting to check out, talk to Daniel for a long time. So I hope you have a great evening and shit. It's been great talking, man. Peace and love. Peace and love. So, bye-bye. Bye.
How do you know when something is true? When everybody talks about it online, apparently.
No, that's a bandwagon fallacy.
How is that different from what you're doing?
I haven't talked about this once online.
Other people are talking about it online, and you're reading
my
your
information
posts
from online, dude. I can send you books to read if you want. I'm just like Matt. You're doing that. I haven't once held to the narrative. I have earlier before, like with.
How much investigation into the authors did you do of these books you read?
Thoroughly. Like, have you even heard about the Milgram experiment? Why that's that easy it is to manipulate someone to follow some sort of obedient authority.
Yeah, the Stanford prison experiment, dude. That's an old ass cliche.
What do you mean? Stop using that word, dude. It's not a cliche. It's a literal study.
There's been so many studies like it. Is that the only one you know?
Cool, probably because it's very extremely effective, and it's evolving into this modern tech.
What do you think is the lesson?
Algorithm. All right, man. Sorry, dude.
That people are highly
extremely minuscule questions, dude. They don't make any sense.
No, you're just getting frustrated. I don't agree with your low level observation.
It's not low level. I mean, are you even able to elaborate how a psyop works? For example?
We've
How
been
you're able
talking
to
about
become
it the whole
obedient
time.
from emotional response from a algorithmic-based video you saw that you don't even know if it's real? Or you're just going to make what bullshit?
Yeah, that's what being highly suggestible means.
Yeah, I know, because that's what they do in PsyOps. Same thing what they do with Manchurian candidates.
That only works on a small minority of people.
No, that's not true at all. Otherwise, everyone wouldn't be just like trying to one-up each other on social media. Not true at all.
Anyone with an IQ over
You're
80
just all opinion.
can recognize
You're all
when they're
opinion.
being... No, dude, you're just quoting random shit you've read online.
No. What do you want, dude? Do I have, dude? My goodness.
Some guy wrote a conspiracy, put it in a book. You read it, and
Actually, no. This is Michael T. Flynn, Lieutenant U.S. Army, and Boone Cutler. This is their Session 1 book. They have one with AI, and they also have one with the Church and State. But you're just saying shit.
We have commercial airline pilots
Cool.
who fly planes years and still think the world is flat.
I never said that. I'm not talking about flat Earth. I'm talking about
You don't get that? What that means? Just because somebody wrote a book doesn't mean they're right.
It's a literal warfare.
Just because someone wrote a book doesn't mean they're right, even if they think they suck.
Well, I'm
Confirmation
going to
bias.
take academia and individuals who've studied this thoroughly and teaches intelligence agencies and teach spec ops and all that on how to mentally manipulate their objective target. You're just saying stuff, man.
Yeah, but I mean, when you say he's just saying stuff, you're just saying stuff. I don't understand. Why do you just keep saying you're just saying stuff? Because that's kind of like you're just saying stuff. Maybe you could have like a complete sentence as opposed to just saying you're saying stuff. Something a little more specific than just you're saying stuff. Hello?
Hold on. Everything I just told you is from the manual book itself. You don't know that, though.
Oh, you just read from the book? Oh, I didn't hear you read from the book. I heard you just say you keep saying stuff 100 times. You got this, Matt. Go ahead. Take him down. I don't think he's got much left to stand on.
Listen to how vulnerable you are as well, because including myself, I'm very worried every time you're on social media. Look.
If I'm just saying stuff, you're just repeating stuff somebody else said.
Why would I trust you?
You don't even have your own words.
Like, why would I trust that? If I know for a fact you don't know what you're talking about.
Don't even have a mind of your own.
I do have my mind.
Someone else made it up for you, though. You read their book. You can quote it.
Yeah, reading books doesn't mean that it's my mind. Otherwise, how would you learn anything, man? Are you going to rely on yourself?
So how far did you go when you're investigating these authors and their ideas? You just read their book, and then what?
Well, I've contrasted it with everyday life. It's very obvious when you see PsyOps. You'll most likely see more alien stuff, just like how Iran was initiated right after all the Epstein documents were released. That's just a coincidence, for example. Even aliens, I mean, the occult in Hollywood, they've all influenced your mind on how to view these distractions with UFOs and Aleister Crowley and how you view extraterrestrials and all that stuff. Those are all PsyOps.
The only room on Clubhouse that's not actually full on gone. Want to talk about something normal-ish?
No, dude, we're debating conspiracies.
I know a few. The ultimate one is how the war is actually run. I mean, obviously, the scariest thing, I heard this from a really prominent person. So I used to be a part of Anonymous, by the way, and I shared this with a this is true. He said the scariest thing. I don't think anyone knows any control or what's going on. That's what he said, man.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's. You mean in Iran?
No one knows what's going on. They're just pretending to.
You mean like in the world in general?
Well, think about this, right?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
Oh no, I know a lot. Look, I know a lot about stuff.
Box, did you move me down?
I like to pretend.
I'm sorry, Box, did you move me down?
You're right. No, it's true. No one knows what's occurring.
I kind of do.
Yeah, no one's in the Middle East. No one's in Iran.
I think.
Got your ass, Narcissus. Got your ass.
Clark was saying this. It was like for a long time. By the way,
That's funny.
You know, LPs. Michael Wesley Clark was a general in the U.S. military. He's been saying that from not 11 days after 9/11, and the decision was made to go to 7 centuries, and the prophecy has been fulfilled. The same thing's happening with. I mean, it's actually quite predictable when you think about it. It's just like, well, that's obviously going to happen. You know? So I'm going to go, well, I'm going to think. But whatever, what do I know? But, you know, we live in peacetime right now. It's beautiful. So just enjoy it while we have it. It's great.
Welcome to Megatron Optimus Prime, Iran, Israel, USA, Saudi war. If you're in the audience and you want to come up and talk about Iran, Israel, USA, and the Saudi Arabia, prepare for war. This is Megatron. I am complete. I am landing my Transformer plane.
No, just you fucked up. I fucked up, bro. It's on my room. I'm so embarrassed, and replays are on. He takes it really seriously, and he's a dear friend.
I don't know any of you.
No complaining allowed in Megatron's space.
Scammovie.com 2.0.
Who is this? Bree Pat.
Bree is co-producer on Scam Movie.
Scam Movie? Does that mean you scam?
I might have been known to grift once or twice in my life. I don't know.
I got you.
So Stanton here is a conspiracy theory nutball who thinks that piece
How am I a nutball? Wait, how am I a conspiracy theorist by just elaborating the mental operations?
Please do not interrupt Megatron while Megatron is speaking.
That sounds like a beer with an orange in it.
What, Blue Moon?
What I'm trying to say is, if you interrupt Megatron, you will be decimated with a laser gun. Never interrupt Megatron. What I'm trying to say is, Stanton, why don't you just give us your worldview? Hello?
Please stop.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of theories are... Most theories are...
Bro, y'all can't take the hello without putting the hello in it.
I'm feeling upset.
Well, that's because you spend too much time on Clubhouse.
I was given responsibility.
How many?
I thought he was Bob, but this is John Kitover.
Silence yourselves, or you will be moved to the
Stop
goo.
plagiarizing his account. They report you, bro. Just
Plagiarizing Megatron. Please,
bro,
Narjas.
you copied his name and everything.
Bro, grow up. Just grow up, Narjas. Just grow up.
She is so mad.
Hey, did you see the Transformers 1? It was actually...
It's not my room.
I infiltrated the room and I suckered you.
Yeah.
Well, when you go to sleep tonight,
Because it's more than meets the eye.
Transformers. What is a woman? That's what we're here truly here to answer. What is a cell phone? It is an experience, just like Narja is here. Narja hates the Israelis. She hates the Jews. And we've infiltrated this room to bring into effect apartheid and genocide. If you continue to interrupt Megatron's ultimate genocide operation, you will be silenced and put in the goo.
Wait, Megatron. I have an honest question. I have an honest question.
So
I have an honest question.
Would be slightly different or something. I mean, you know, that's kind of like biologically, well.
Silence yourself, Alpiece. Stanton is speaking.
Bro, this John Kitover, I thought it was Bob. I mean,
no, that's Kitover, yeah.
He leaves these rooms and he
That's a man under. What are you talking about?
I told him this weekend. I don't know what to do. I'm feeling so bad.
Hey, Tamari, you can close the room. If this is your house.
Tamari, are you there?
Silence. Do not interrupt Mega. You're going to the goo as well. Enough complaints out of you. Stanton, ask your question.
What isn't that Megatron in your image? Is that who that is?
That is correct.
No, it's just the shadow of Megatron against the wall in Plato's cave. Didn't you understand the whole premise?
That's a Decepticon. It's not Megatron.
Just ask your fucking
Megatron
question.
Was a Decepticon. He was the head of the Decepticons, dumbass.
That's not him, though.
Well, I mean, they're Transformers. You know, I mean, shit. What's a woman?
Someone who's able to bear a child in their womb. Very simple.
How bigoted of you. I can't believe you.
I know, right? How dare you speak naturally?
Stanton, are you black?
I'm mixed. Yeah, my dad's black.
So you think that
I am black.
you think that
So do you like to drink Yoo-hoos then, huh?
Dude, I used to like Yoo-hoos. But I like chocolate milk more now. Just chocolate milk and water.
so Stanton, do you think two planes blew up 3 skyscrapers?
You mean 9/11?
Yeah, hello?
I don't believe the narrative. I don't believe the main narrative. But something, I don't know. I have the 9/11 commission report in my library, but I haven't thoroughly dove into 9/11 that much.
What do you know about Tower Number 7?
I know that it doesn't fall naturally, and it's quite the coincidence why it would.
Well, there was another tower between the main 2 towers. And, then you have the BBC that had a reporter saying, Tower Number 7 has fell, and, she's standing in front of Tower Number 7 while it's up. And, she reported that it fell, and then...
So they changed the narrative of the...
And then 20 minutes... but literally, she professed that it was going to fall, and then 20 minutes later, it fell.
I gotcha.
You know, what do you
Yeah.
She's saying that it fell, and she's standing in the picture, in the frame, with the tower behind her head.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes whenever those when those narratives derive, let's say in the future now, I'm like, fuck, is that AI? You know? I don't know. In the future, because I don't know. I don't know about 9/11. I really don't know. I try to be as rational, it's fun, though, to believe in batshit crazy stuff. That's true. But I don't know a lot of that. I don't really...
Yeah, but when there's no explanation and it's still batshit crazy, what are you supposed to do with it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't believe the main narrative, though, because I'm in Larry Silverstein, calling off work that day.
Man, fuck that guy. He's like, yeah, I was late for the bus. I lost my dry cleaning, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care about that dude.
Harry Potter. He looks like a villain. If we're looking at based it off of looks.
Yeah. But my question is 2 days earlier, what was it? was it Rumsfeld that was on TV going like, yeah, we don't know where $2 trillion is. And like, you know, where the spendings went. And between the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, all the files miraculously were destroyed.
Yeah. And there was a whole lot of money that was taken out right before that. What was it, the $4 trillion of... see, I don't even know that theory that well. I'm really not an insane theorist.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's not a theory. It's just people asking questions about the things the little pieces that we know are the nuggets of truth.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, and then everybody will say, ironically, or maybe not ironically, but everyone will, like, if you ask the average civilian now, do you trust the media? Like, you know how they have those videos where they just interview random individuals on the boardwalk or something? Like, you ask them, do you trust the media? I bet you 9 out of 10 of them will say no. But then if you theorize about something that the media didn't show you, you're wrong and the media's right all of a sudden. It's like this double standard that they follow unknowingly.
Bro, I'm about the most, like, right-leaning person you would ever meet in your life. But if you ever put me on camera on the boardwalk when I'm in my board shorts, when I'm going surfing, I'm going to act like the most surfer punk blue-haired bitch. I'd be like, yeah, dude, I totally love it. Like, yeah, fucking shit. I'm gonna fucking soak this shit out of that moment. Dude, you give me 5 seconds on live TV, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going all in.
I could totally hear the surfer. That's for sure.
Oh shit, I've been surfing forever. I've been scuba diving since I was 13, back in '88.
Scuba diving, I've always wanted to do that thoroughly.
Dude, I got certified when I was 13. I took the classes when I was 12, but you can't do your checkout dive until you're 13.
Do you have to do like the air test and all that?
Well, the thing that you're probably going to have a hard time with is you have to be in a pool. Yeah. And you have to go in the deep end, and you can't touch the bottom, and you got to be able to tread water for 45 minutes.
And you have a tank, right? I hope so.
No, this is just you by yourself.
Okay, so your mouth's over. Okay.
No, you by yourself in a pool in the deep end, and you got to sit there and tread for 45 minutes. That's part of your checkout.
How's that? I'm sure it takes forever.
Well, dude, I could just sit there and float on my back. I don't even have to fucking tread water. I could just I'm like a jellyfish when I get into water.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to find this one thing I tweeted because sometimes, and I'll take this with a grain of salt.
Always do.
Yeah, sometimes I write in the gematria of events sometimes just to see what it would add up to. I don't believe in it.
Gematria? What's gematria?
Gematria? It's basically a numerical system that supposedly has divine truths in it. So if you find when you contrast with the numbers or things add up, that's like a divine message or something like that. A lot of the Kabbalists use it.
Can you put it in the chat so I can write it on my whiteboard and I'll buy a book about it?
Yeah.
Because I'm all about reading.
Yeah, it's just gematria. It's like Hebraic.
Well, now I'm just thinking about the movie Jumanji right now. That's all I'm going to remember. I'm going to ask, Megatron over here, hey, this is Optimus Prime. What is Jumanji about? Yeah. He better be able to tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, for example, I think I deleted that tweet, actually.
Stanton, we want to ask a quick diagnostic question of you. What is 3,000 times 100?
Are you guys going to do that?
I'm asking you, Stanton. What is 3,000 times 100? Apparently, you're not as intelligent as...
300,000.
Oh my God.
I was wondering how long it would take you.
Dude, I'm not a mathematician, dude. I had to calculate.
Yeah, but all you had to do was add the 2 zeros.
No, I'm not good at math, bro. I'm a dumbass.
What is the Kabbalah telling you right now?
No, you're good. You're good, homie. You're good, homie.
I took my basic math class that I needed in order to have my 4-year degree. I've taken it 3 times. I took it twice in like my freshman sophomore year of college. That was like 8 years ago. But now I retook it last semester just because I needed for Gen Ed. Because I failed it twice. This is before AI.
If you study
In
Kabbalah.
1987, I was taking pre-calculus, doing derivatives and figuring out like the angles of slopes and shit.
You should study more Kabbalah. You
Like
get
I'd
better
already done
at math.
trigonometry by that point, like everything within a circle and all like angles, side angles, and like Pythagorean theorem and all that crap. Like dude, that was all so fucking easy for me.
Yeah, that's a gift for some individuals. Now, okay, look at this. Now, this is gematria. This is the gematria add-ups. I believe the number was it's 996, right? And that's an inversion. 996, 6 is the inversion, or it's flipped, as above, so below. So it's actually 666. If you look at my image or refresh it, you have the calculations of Twin Towers, Tetragrammaton. That's September 11th. Misinformation. Yeah, just shit like that.
Is that like a cooking recipe where you figure out how hot to turn the oven on?
My question about what you're talking about, Stanton, like, and I keep thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm 50 years old. If I went back 15 years, I was 35. That would have been 2010, 2011. All right. BlackBerry.
Oh, bitch. Let me help you. Remove from. No, this was kicked.
Point being,
that
point to now
I'm so brave.
has only been 15 fucking years.
No chance, my bitch.
And the way that technology has progressed in social media and like interact with one another.
Oh, the worst things in life.
Okay, we'll call it 2040. What the fuck is that world gonna look like? Like, but dude, but with the technology is progression is either you leave or you follow or you get the fuck out of the way. Like you're never gonna stop progress. Technology is gonna do what it's gonna do. But in fucking 15 years from now,
them, bitch. I'm like,
what is it gonna fucking really look like?
I don't know. I think you're able to foreshadow it. You know, we're all trying to understand that the modern effects, you're not able to just run away from it. Like my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece, my nephew, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, my grandma, and grandpa, we're all trying to harmonize a system that's like not as tech-based, but it is because we need it for work. My whole family does real estate. I'm a real estate appraiser. So
I was a title searcher in the courthouse, so I know where you're coming from.
Oh, no shit? Dude, yeah. I've been going to county clerk. I'm going there tomorrow to county clerks. Yeah.
Get official, like, certified copies and whatnot. Well, I grew up in that business. My mom was a real estate lawyer.
Nice. Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah,
Why do you think I learned? Dude, I was in high school, or shit, I was making good money as a high school kid doing title searches. Like, making sure properties are free and clear of, like, liens and judgments.
Yeah, clouds.
Like, yeah, and then going through the track books and looking up legal descriptions and, looking at the OR books and pages of stuff. And, yeah, anything that's put on the public record. Yeah, I was all about that shit.
Yeah, appraising is a little bit more thorough because, when you're doing any assignment, all the information you could attain from there and very other sources as well. But the most crucial confidential information is
I don't care. Give me their name and give me their social security number and I'll find out everything attached to them. Dude, that was my whole job, was figuring out everybody's background. Like if anybody had anything put against you, I knew about it. that was my whole. Well, no, it was
like you had a.
Well, in order to buy and sell a house, you make sure that the seller that can sell it without. Well, and it's got to be free and clear title, without liens or judgments against it.
Yeah, and most of that, like you know how appraisers have extraordinary assumptions. We kind of would just assume that there's always a clear title, for at least the average house.
Yeah, well, yeah. I should you gotta believe me. No. I got a friend named Brian, and he knows how to fucking shit. No.
Fuck the guy up drastically, good lord.
Yeah, no, I used to be my mom was she was underwritten by Chicago Title, but we used to write Chicago title policies.
That's
that was our jam. My mom was the biggest. She was the number one when she sold her company in 2000. She was the number one real estate closing company that was privately owned in all the state of Florida. We did all the closings for Holiday Builders, Burgoon Burger, DeMar Homes, Adams Homes.
Commercials where it's at. That's
dude. Yeah, but she was underwritten by Chicago Title, and she used to work for American Title.
And she started her own private business.
Well, I mean, she grew up. She started working when she got pregnant when she was really young.
Oh. Time for some music, then time for bed. That's what I say. Here we go.
When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color, and my bones were humming. Every blade of grass was laughing, every air before you go. Maybe God is just very old case. I could feel my heart beat when I know you were so true. And every word I'd ever known sang back in the all my memories were melodies on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood tears. I can make you feel so alive. Before you go, maybe better off by now. If I was looked when I open my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of colors, and my bones were humming like every blade
This is
of
the
grass
most
was
insane
laughing,
borough in
every
Australia.
air
Welcome
on
to the
my
Edge. The property is located in Port Douglas,
Maybe
Queensland.
God
It's a
is
luxury
just
villa that
very
blends
old
English architecture
gay.
into the lush tropical landscape. The Edge has 2 bedrooms, with the primary featuring the same views right from your bed. The entire floor plan is open concept, with full stained glass windows allowing you to enjoy the view from practically anywhere in the house. The highlight of this home is the spacious walk-up patio, which has a 10-seater infinity edge pool, uninterrupted views of 4 Mile Beach. There is also an outdoor kitchen, a dining table, and a cement
Friends don't make it cool.
Okay, guys, we got some really sad news today. You might want to sit down before I tell you this, but
When I open my eyes,
right now,
I was
BB,
breathing for the first
younger
time.
man
My lungs were full of
his
color,
wife
and my bones were humming
talking
like
about
every blade of grass was laughing, every hand
What?
and I thought maybe God was just a very old game. I could feel my heartbeat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every bird I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone.
But I lived in Germany. Then I was
Then I felt the rivers moving where my stomach used to sleep. The serpents woke and started spinning galaxies in me. They whispered, child, you'll never die. You've only ever dreamed. And I said, that's fair, but I still don't know what it means. My shadow. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color. drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone.
Pay any monthly fees, just plug in and that's it. You've got internet. The installation is super easy. Even my grandma can do it. No matter how big your house is, it will
Started spinning galaxies in me. They whispered, child, you'll never die. You've only ever dreamed. And I said, that's fair, but I still don't know what it means. My shadow, when I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming like every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heartbeat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone.
That's so long it gives people panic attacks. This is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, and at over 24 miles long, it's the longest continuous bridge over water in the entire world. Imagine having to drive
Sleep, the serpents woke and started spinning galaxies in me. They whispered, child, you've never died. You've only ever dreamed. And I said, that's fair, but I still don't know what it means.
It's just you, the bridge, and the lake. Built in the 1950s, it connects Mandeville, Louisiana to Metairie, just north of New Orleans. And it's not a fun drive. Yes, people freak out driving across it alone.
I could feel my heartbeat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. My stomach used to sleep, the serpents woke and started spinning galaxies in me. They whispered, child, you've never died. You've only ever dreamed. And I said, that's fair, but I still don't know what it means. My shadow, when I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming like every blade of grass was laughing, every ant knew my name. And I thought maybe God is just a very old game. I could feel my heartbeat like a drum beneath the dirt, and every hurt I'd ever known sang back in reverse. All my memories were melting into puddles on my tongue, and I swallowed all my childhood till the taste was gone. Then I felt the rivers moving where my stomach used to sleep. The serpents woke and started spinning galaxies in me. They whispered, child, you've never died. You've only ever dreamed. And I said,
set up this brand with my co-founder, Mark Curry.
They're not on the wheel, bro. Shit. I don't care if money is. I'm just putting down on paper, dude. You know?
Yeah, dude. But that's the
That's
whole.
why you want. I mean, isn't that why you want, like, you know, a full covenant? Yeah, or like all the rights, all the bill of rights, or all of the bundle of rights. I mean, you want that zero warranty, bro.
My question is, in the reality where we're at, AI can now, at this point in time, do what I used to do as my old job. Yeah, what's gonna happen in 15 years? Like a BlackBerry 15 years ago, in 2010 when I had my BlackBerry. Now we have you, me, and all of us on Clubhouse on my stupid $35 phone that like Megatron sent me, and I'm not sure if it's gonna eat me when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know. I would tell you this. I dwelled into a crazy via. I have a lot of connections. Like, I talk to a ton of contacts because my whole family does this. So I already had interview with a supervisor. I had attorneys' numbers. I had loans. I had other real estate agents. I had surveyors. I had all. But I still don't know what it means. My shadow. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for the first time. My lungs were full of color and my bones were humming lines. When I opened my eyes, I was breathing for. There's a silence, disappointment like a flame. Powerful war song of Megatron, the supreme master and commander of. I only have its source, and I the know, not thine but mine, is the power of attention, of observation, of discovery, of the discerning, of sequence in the operation of nature. All this and in the power of discrimination, my superior nature was given through
Well, look around for a guy named William. He's a property appraiser. He's on here quite a bit because he talks when he.
Chasing shadows in the neon glow, lost in mirrors where truth won't show. Empty streets, they hum inside. I see the surface,
You want to borrow money from
but I
me?
don't
It's 10%.
ask why. Beyond appearance, there's a spark, a light that flickers.
3 minutes. Oh Lord.
Not the echo, not the scream, to find the root
Woo! One minute.